Hello, everyone. Hope everyone's doing well. This is Saturday morning, and I'm trying to deal with this cross. No, it's a four-way lock. It's kind of like a cross lock, but it's got a different mechanism to it. You can see there are two sets of these lever-like things in each row down here. Each side has two of them on there. Now, on tensioning any lock, that's the main thing, is trying to tension it. At first glance, you look at it and you think, well, I can put a tension wrench down here on the side, and it'll tension the core. No, I mean, yeah, you get that. You've got tension right there. But try maintaining that while doing all the other ones, It's going to slip. It's going to fall off. Believe me, I've tried. So then you try to go with the Chinesium, like super heavy-duty shutter lock. It's too big. And compressing this damn thing that small, man, it just kind of like pushes itself out. This is an oblong. This is like a drill cutout. So you need something with this deep of legs at least. So anyways, as a pioneer basically on doing stuff, you basically come down to where you have to make your own tools a lot of times. And so I took a piece of wire here and I bent it, and then I ground the sides to make it flat. Unfortunately, I didn't see where I was at. I'm right at where this thing was stamped, and it's kind of flimsy, but it fits in like this, and we'll actually tension it. Now that creates another problem, because you have to get around your own tension wrench to get the other ones to get behind it, and you may wind up oversetting the ones that you're trying to get. And then what do you do when you need to pick this side and you need to switch the tension wrench around? You have to have something else to grab it. So, like I said, it's kind of an ongoing thing, but I do have the kind of like preliminary idea set up how to attack it. Unfortunately, I can't show you an opening yet, because I'm trying to think outside the box on this one a little bit. But I do have the tension on it. Like I said, it's just a matter of, and I need like a deep type of hook. If I pull this up forward a little bit so it's only on the edge, it gets really tricky. You have more room to get your pick around. Sorry, I'm all zoomed in. And lever these guys and hope for the best. But it's really fun to try to get into something that you can't find any videos on. I don't usually do that, like look in videos before I do something. I want the fun of discovery for myself. It's only if it's super unusual or almost impossible to get into, then I'll start using it like a resource and say, all right, what did people do in the past? Why reinvent the wheel if somebody else has already figured out an easier way around these things? So that's my problem with this lock, and that's how far I've gotten on it. Another update, Shua L. I wish you, if you're subscribed to me or anything, or you watch any of my videos, that you go over to his channel and subscribe, because he's a great guy. All the people in Australia and down under, New Zealand, Australia, all the people, really everybody in Locksport is great that puts up videos, but the people down in Australia are really generous and interesting and entertaining. But he came up with a technique for getting into a lot of these Lockwoods, the newer Lockwoods, which is heavier tension. A lot of us, we kind of preach to the newer pickers to lighten up on the tension, because that's usually your mistake. You're going too heavy a tension, especially when you get the first turn on your core. The tendency is like, all right, crank it. No, usually you want to use light tension, but that's the opposite of a lot of these Lockwood and tapered pins. And this one has broken a Southward Max. Snap that sucker right off, trying to pick it. I haven't picked on it with the heavier tension yet, but yeah, that one's already scored one pick breakage. So there you go, just a little update on where I'm at on this Cleavland 4-way. They're kind of hard to find. They're even more difficult to find with the key. It looks like a Phillips type of screwdriver, basically, and there are different keys. It's kind of like sloped where the cuts are and everything, designed for the height of those, I don't know what you call them, pivots or levers. And this sucker's heavy, man. I don't know. It doesn't feel like brass. It's kind of like it's painted type of stuff, but like a steel or whatever. But it's a pretty cool little lock. I also like the cross lock type of locks, and I may try to pick this one that I've got over here. This is a more traditional type of cross lock. It has, like, you know, pins in there that you push up, and you can kind of usually tension on one leg of it, usually the thicker leg. Put a tension wrench in there and just work your way around. It's pretty cool. You work through a lot of... I haven't picked this one open yet. It's a little Chinesium one. But I'd like to find one of these in a padlock. I think Papis or whatever makes one. But it's really hard to find anything like that on eBay. So, there you go. That's my status so far. What's happening today. I'm just trying to pick my way into locks and figure out... how to get into this sucker. So, thank you for watching and happy picking.